Central to those discussions is a possible withdrawal of U.S. troops from the region in exchange for a promise from the Taliban that Afghanistan will never again become a safe haven for terrorists. The president's close confidant in the Senate, Lindsey Graham, warning this: Mr. President, learn from President Obama's mistakes, he writes. A bad agreement puts the radical Islamist movement all over the world on steroids. Be smart, take your time, and listen to your national security team, says Senator Graham. Joining me now, Congressman Michael Waltz, a member of the House Armed Services Committee and former Green Beret commander who knows all of this very intimately. Good to see you tonight, Congressman. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
So this meeting just concluded a short time ago in New Jersey. It included Vice President Pence, Secretary of State Pompeo, Defense Secretary Esper, and also General Dunford was there, John Bolton, and Ambassador Khalilzad, who is working on this agreement on the Afghanistan side. What do you think came out of this?
Well, Martha, here's the bottom line. I think the president's done a great job rebuilding the military. His frustration is understandable with 19 years of this effort, and we all want peace. In fact, today is the 10th anniversary of Sergeant Brian Woods, one of my Green Berets that I lost in Afghanistan. Here are my concerns, and Senator Graham and others like Liz Cheney in the House. Number one, half the world's terrorist organizations still exist there and can attack the United States. And if you believe the Taliban's promises, which I don't, but if you believe them, how do they have the capability to keep a lid on these groups that the American Army has struggled with in a 300,000-man Afghan army? Number two, the first to pull out, my understanding, will be the advisors. The advisors with the Afghan army is our long-term strategy. We've been advising the South Korean army, for example, for 70 years. And I'd rather use their soldiers than our soldiers. And then the final piece that a lot of people aren't talking about, right next door to Afghanistan is Pakistan, with 7 times the population and the potential of loose nukes. And if Afghanistan devolves into chaos, Pakistan will go with it. So I guess my message is, Mr. President, look, do not be to Afghanistan, please, what President Obama was to Iraq. A no deal is better than a bad deal. Let's fight these wars in places like Kabul. Yeah. It will follow us home. I do not want to lose Americans fighting their way back in. And the reason we haven't had another San Bernardino or Orlando attack here under his watch is because we've been on offense and not defense. And I pray that he does listen to his national security team with that message.
How